justice and peace, and equality.
Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village podcast, where change starts with conversation. We're back with gubernatorial candidate for governor of Georgia, Mr. Derrick Jackson. We heated it up. We heated it up, man. We had to go to a commercial break. My show producer was like, boy, but I'm like, hey, man, if Rush Limbaugh can say it, I can too, you know? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Why not? Why
right?
not?
I mean, we have to, the days of sugarcoating things.
Come on, man.
Has not helped us.
No.
Right?
Correct.
And you know, the word of God said the truth will set you free.
Come on now.
It didn't say sugarcoated. Right?
Yes.
Right? I mean, you know, that's how I was built. My mother, bless her soul, she taught me that a person that lied will cheat, and a person that cheat will steal.
Come on now.
And if a person that steal will kill.
Come on now.
Right? And so one of the things, the beautiful thing about the truth, you don't have to memorize it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
No.
Now you gotta memorize a lie.
Right.
You gotta like, okay, did I tell that person over here in Bankhead a lie, and the person over here in Buckhead a lie? Then what did I tell that person in Buckhead versus what I told them in Bankhead?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But when you tell the person in Bankhead the truth,
yes,
and the person in Buckhead the truth, it's the truth.
It's the truth. Man.
Come on, man.
Boy, and speaking of the truth, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of the truth, the messaging of the Democratic Party, I don't think it's resonating with the people of today. What do we have to do to how are we going to redefine the Democratic message in Georgia? It's not working.
It is not working, and we know it's not working. The reason why we know it's not working, before 24 years,
okay,
a Democrat has not held a statewide seat.
Wow.
Like governor, right? I'm not talking about anything else.
Right.
I'm not demeaning other constitutional offices. I'm talking about governor.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Sonny Perdue had 8 years of governor.
Yes.
Nathan Deal had 8 years of governor.
Yes.
Brian Kemp, 8 years. That's 24 years.
Wow.
We have not had a Democrat as governor.
Okay.
So our message has to be more than just Medicaid expansion. Our message has to be more than about jobs.
Okay.
Our message has to be more than just public education.
Sexual preference.
Right. Okay?
Yeah.
So my message is very, very clear.
Yeah.
Right? You will have a governor that every day I wake up, I'm thinking about, how can I improve your family's life?
Wow.
All 159 counties, all 537 cities.
Okay.
And it's not a broad brush, right? Because the families in Camden are different than the families in Waycross.
Definitely. They're definitely different.
Your needs and your wants are different.
Correct.
Right? They're different in Dougherty County.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Macon Bibb. Right?
Come on now.
Right? DeKalb, Gwinnett. They're all different. And so I'm going to be a governor that's laser focused on your family. So let's take Black Men's Health, for example.
Okay.
We should do more for Black Men's Health. I want you to stay around. Why is it that Black Men's Health, that's dealing with prostate,
yes,
right, 3 to 5 times greater of dying of prostate than their white man counterpart?
Why is it?
Right? We got the answer. We can solve it. Right? I want to be able to keep you around, man.
That's
you're
right.
a husband, you're a father,
yes,
you're an entrepreneur, you're a community leader. I need to keep you around.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
And so I need to make sure our plan, we're not just talking about Medicaid expansion. I'm zeroing in, how can I keep a Black man your age alive?
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
I'm also focused on how to keep Black women alive. Why is it that a Black woman, right?
Right.
Simply just trying to give birth to our children.
Wow.
Possibly can have a death sentence too.
Wow.
See, Brian Kemp is the signature of House Bill 481.
Okay.
They call it the what do they call that? It's the heartbeat bill.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And we all know I'm not a doctor, so when the heartbeat happens, it happens.
Absolutely.
Right? The way God designed it.
Correct.
But House Bill 481 stimulated a point where it removed the right of a woman having the rights over their body.
Wow.
So as a father of 4 daughters and 3 sons, I want my 4 daughters to have the autonomy over their body and the agency over their body like my 3 sons.
That's right.
So House Bill 481 should be repealed.
Okay.
But because it's in place, 169 women died in 2021.
Wow. Wow.
And of that 169, 56% were black, 34% were white. That same year in 2021, 776 children died.
Okay.
Simply trying to come into the world.
Okay.
Right? That's the message.
Right. Right.
I want to keep you alive. See, that sounds much, much better than keep talking about Medicaid expansion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
I want to make sure that you have the ability as a husband and father and those who want to be mothers, right?
Yes.
To be able to have children, right? Grow a family.
Yes.
I'm also going to be the governor that's talking about how to improve minimum wage. You know what our minimum wage is in Georgia?
$7.25.
No, sir.
$5.15.
Nope.
What is it?
You said $7.25?
Yes.
No, it's not $7.25. It's $5.15.
Wow. Yeah, I did drop down to $5.15. Yeah.
No, it's been $5.15 for 24 years.
Wow.
So the same Republicans that's saying we fighting for families got our minimum wage since 2001, $5.15.
Wow.
There are only 2 states with a minimum wage less than $7.25, which is
Okay.
the federal minimum wage.
Okay.
Georgia's one. You know what the other state is?
What's that?
Wyoming.
Wow.
I can take the entire state of Wyoming and put it in the middle of Atlanta. So why is it that Georgia, the 8th largest, very prosperous, sitting on $16 billion surplus compared to little old Wyoming?
Yes. I don't understand it, man. It's like we're
So that's the message,
yeah.
right? You got to be authentic, you got to tell the truth, and you got to say it like it is.
Most
What you're going to do. And if I don't deliver, then you don't rehire me.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Right? Because you're the employer.
Yes.
I'm the employee.
Yeah, and Georgia
I work
is
for
that-
you.
Yes.
Right? Some people are like, man, we never had a politician say that. You're the employer.
Right.
You're the boss.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
I need your vote. You hire me to do a job, and if I don't deliver on the things that I said I'm going to deliver on, you do not bring me back in the office.
It's simple as that.
Right?
Simple as that.
And this is the things that I've been doing and saying for a long time. I didn't just wake up because I decided to run for governor. No. Go online and look at House Bill 600.
Okay.
And you'll see that I'm sponsoring a bill, the author of the bill, to increase our minimum wage from $5.15. The first year you go to $15, the second year you go to $20, and the third year $27.
Now let me ask you this because candidate for Congressional District 13, Carlos Moore. He was recently on our show. Judge Carlos Moore. He was recently on our show and he said that he had a plan, representing the congressional district to improve minimum wage, but he had a tier system he wanted to move by. Because what type of pushback do you think you'll get? Being that Georgia is an 85% entrepreneur small business state, do you think you'll get any type of pushback from, hey man, he wants to increase minimum wage, that means we have to spend more money? Tell us how that would navigate with the small business owner.
Yeah, I appreciate the question. That's an excellent question.
Okay.
So we often hear the same talking points
Yes.
when we start talking about increasing minimum wage.
Right.
But we don't hear the same thing when we talk about tax cuts.
You said it, man. You said it. Let's go.
So if we can't afford increase the minimum wage, but we can afford tax cuts,
Tax cuts, yeah.
$1.7 trillion,
Come on now, man. Come on, make it make sense.
make it make sense.
Yeah.
Right? Listen, my wife and I, we have 7 children. As I stated, 4 daughters and 3 sons.
Okay.
The youngest is 19, the oldest is 31.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
When they needed something, I don't recall minimum wage impacting or influencing my decision
Correct.
for my household.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So if we're really going to talk about helping families,
Come on, man.
right?
Yes.
So one way I would do this is simply this. For the entrepreneurs, I already mentioned that I'm going to give you a grant.
Yeah.
right? No strings attached.
Yes.
Right? You don't have to pay me back.
Yes.
Now you got to hire Georgians now. You can't bring in people from Washington, D.C. or New York.
Correct.
No, you got to hire some Georgians.
Correct.
For this grant. That's a requirement.
Okay.
Right? So I'm not just trying to create a dynamic that's going to hurt one spectrum of our society, entrepreneurs, while I'm trying to still help families.
Correct. Okay.
Right? And so we often hear the same argument about minimum wage. I remember my mother was a nurse. And in the early 70s, I remember my mother saying minimum wage was like $1.35, something like that. Right?
Okay.
$1.35. Now it's $7.25. You know the cost of bread? I remember my mother giving me maybe $10 that we get a loaf of bread, some eggs, some milks, and ketchup, mustard, and some other things.
Come on, man.
It was just $10.
Yes.
And I brought back change.
Come on now.
Okay?
Yes. and walk from the stove.
Listen, my omelet costs more now.
I agree.
My omelet, when I would go to the local restaurant, used to cost me $11-12.
Wow.
Today, we had brunch just on the other day. It was $18.
Okay.
Now I don't think the eggs changed.
Nah.
The chicken didn't change.
The chicken ain't
It's not a golden egg.
Yeah. Correct.
Right?
Correct.
And so we got to be honest, right? It's a myth to think that if I increase the minimum wage from $5.15 to $15, that is going to push businesses out of the business. It's going to bankrupt business. No. You got CEOs.
Yes.
Their compensation has jumped in 1 year 200-300%.
Correct.
I don't hear nobody complaining about that.
Nobody ain't complaining about that, yeah.
Jeff Bezos just shut down the whole Venice, Italy for 3 days for his wedding.
Come on, man.
Right? Elon Musk's net worth jumped from $200 billion to $500 billion in 6 weeks.
Come on, man.
So make it make sense. The math ain't mathing. Me increasing minimum. Now, I tell you what it will do by going from $5.15 to $15.
Okay.
Those who say, man, I can't afford eggs and gas, now can say, I can afford it.
Correct. Yes.
Those who want to possibly go from living in an apartment to purchasing their first starter home can now afford it.
Yeah. Because you got to make 3 times the mortgage to even.
Right? So I'm going to do a phased approach. The first year, $15.
Okay.
And we'll do it in different sectors, right? Mm-hmm. The second year, $20. We'll do it in different sectors.
Okay.
And then the third year, $27.
Correct.
To go from $5.15 to $27, the word unaffordable will be of the past.
Wow.
Because a livable wage right now is $27.86.
Now I see
that would help bring 2.1 million Georgians out of poverty.
And poverty is a major issue in Georgia. It's definitely a major issue in Georgia. Now, I see you are very adamant about family, the working class family, and bridging the gap between employment and the work that the average family in Georgia. We spoke about the Democratic message as we begin. President Trump seemed to ignite the nation, ignite Mexicans, Latinos, of all people, saying on policy and value systems, value systems. How do you get that message that you have to resonate with Georgians in that fashion where, hey man, we're gonna do something for families, because we have a lot of split families in Georgia due to mass incarceration, and I know you spoke about that in your candidacy. But what's your plan to bring back a value so that Democrats can say, that's a value that I believe in. That's a what's your message for that?
Yeah, so I don't want families just to survive.
Okay.
I don't want families just to get by paycheck to paycheck.
Okay.
Now I want you to thrive.
Right.
Right? So think of the 3 W's, right?
Okay.
Because that's what you're asking me.
Yes.
3 W's. The first W has to be around work. Right?
Yes.
Now, when I say work, I'm not just talking about you being an employee.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
Right? But I'm also thinking about you being an employer. Right?
Okay.
So so my first W is around work.
Okay.
And that work stands for those, there's 3 points on the W, right?
Yes. Yes.
You're going to be either an employee, an employer, or entrepreneur.
Correct.
So that's it,
That's it.
right?
Yeah.
So you could be an influencer, making money. We're going to have the infrastructure in place. We're going to have this World Cup coming every year. We're on the world stage.
Yes.
So if you want to do Airbnb, you have your house set up, do Airbnb. You want to have an infrastructure in place to do that.
Right.
I mean, you're either going to be an employee, employer, or an entrepreneur.
Okay.
And we're going to give you the opportunity.
Especially
the Super Bowl is coming again in 2028.
Okay.
We're going to have the NBA. I mean, every year, right? It's going to be an opportunity for entrepreneurs.
Yes.
We got the world's busiest, most efficient airport right here,
Yes.
right? So why not have an economy to where families can think about, okay, do I want to open up a business, or do I want to be an employee of a business, or do I want to be an entrepreneur?
Correct.
Okay, that's the first W, work.
Work.
The second W, we already talked about wages, right?
Yes.
You have to be Atlanta, let me just say Georgia as a whole,
Okay.
but specifically Atlanta.
Okay.
The average startup home is $300,000.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
If you got to be able to afford it, so you need the wages available. So I've already talked about increasing the minimum wage. The other way you can help with wages, when businesses want to move to Georgia,
Okay.
right? You need to let them know that they got to talk to union,
Yes.
right? I am
Okay.
pro-union.
Okay.
And so we will have a state pro-act under my administration,
Okay.
right, to help facilitate wages,
Okay.
help negotiate that, right? Because wages is not only come in the form of monetary,
Right.
but also benefits. We already talked about healthcare earlier.
Right.
So medical, dental, vision, right? Some families have special needs children,
That's important in Georgia.
right?
Yes.
So that's that wages block.
Okay.
And then the third and final W is wealth.
Come on now.
I don't want you to live paycheck to paycheck. I don't want you just to survive. I want you to thrive. I want you to be able to say, listen, me and my family went on not one vacation, but 3 vacations this year.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now you may say, well, Derek, why are you focused on vacation? Because I've learned that there's a direct correlation between families that take vacation,
Okay.
be able to reset and relax, R&R, and mental health.
Okay. Which is a big factor in
It's a huge factor.
Yes.
See, because one of the elements around mental health is stress,
Wow.
anxiety. You got to be able to detox and unplug,
Yes. Yes. You definitely have to do that.
right? And so I want families in Georgia to go on vacation,
Yes.
but you need wealth to be able to do that. And wealth is not only in the form of that too. When I think of wealth, I'm talking about your health. We already discussed it.
Absolutely.
See, because your health is your wealth.
Definitely.
I don't need you to stay alive. If you may have $5 million in the bank,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But if your health is tore up from the floor up, you can't enjoy that $5 million.
You cannot. You cannot.
So wealth also translates to me into legislation more than just a monetary thing, more than just 7 figures. It also talks about making sure that you live as long as you possibly can.
Correct.
So we also under that wealth, we're also dealing with food deserts.
Okay.
Because your body is what you eat.
It definitely is. Yeah, it definitely
Right?
is. Yes.
I mean, we got a lot of foodies
Okay.
in Georgia. And so that wealth component It's more than just making sure that you can go on vacation, more than just building a legacy for your family.
Right.
It's more than just making sure you got medical, dental, and vision, and make sure that you have the ability to take care of our senior citizens.
Okay.
Because right now there's another growing population of homelessness, and that's senior citizens.
It definitely is, yes.
They're being taxed out of their house. So my wealth component, that pillar, touches so many different things.
Correct. Okay, man, I'm glad you spoke
Right.
on that. Yes.
We got to take care of our homeless. I don't care why they became homeless. I don't know how they got there.
Okay.
That's a personal thing. Now it's our job to make sure that the homeless the unsheltered population doesn't continue to grow.
Yes. Yes.
Right? 4 years ago, the unsheltered was about 3% of our population.
Correct.
They said by 2030 it could be 12%.
I don't understand how we have a church on every corner in Georgia and we have homeless issue. I just do not understand that.
You have to have compassion, man. See, my mother, and I don't want to get choked up here, my mother taught me for 40 years. She was a nurse.
Yes.
She said she would go inside that hospital room
Wow.
and she would say to her patient, how are you feeling? Because she may not know if that patient is going to leave that hospital or not, if they're going to live or die,
Yes.
right? And so she always treated every patient with compassion,
Wow.
regardless of their pigmentation, regardless of their ethnicity and their race and their religion. And so that was instilled in me and my 3 siblings,
Okay.
right? My 3 sisters. And so we got to make sure that we still demonstrate compassion. We go to church every week. We talk about taking care of the least of these, but every time we drive by a homeless person,
Yeah.
I think government has a responsibility to take care of our unsheltered.
I agree, man, because I think that also falls into healthcare, a healthier Georgia.
Yeah.
You know, we just had a statement released. I believe it's all over TikTok. It's all over the news. Where, I mean, thousands of cases of HIV in Georgia. What's the healthcare plan moving forward?
You know, the very first thing is the federal government fired so many employees over at CDC.
Wow.
You know what I would do if I was governor right now?
What's that?
I'll go hire all of those federal employees and put them on a state payroll. There's no other CDC other than right here in Georgia.
Wow. Wow.
We need CDC,
We definitely do.
right?
Yes.
It was because of CDC we developed a vaccine to help keep us all alive 5 years ago when we were dealing with COVID,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
You don't have a CDC in New York or California or Texas. Your CDC is right here.
Right in Georgia.
Right here. So we should get the absolute best care. If something goes down and there's a weird disease or bacteria or virus going on, we got CDC in our backyard.
Most definitely.
So my plan would be to take care of CDC, right? Take care of the National Institute of Health. Take care of Emory. Make sure these hospitals, because right now we got 4 hospitals in rural Georgia about to close and another 12 on life support.
Wow.
So when you got 4 million people living in rural Georgia, 6 million around the metropolitan area,
Okay.
right? That makes up the 11 million.
Wow.
So I got to take care of these hospitals.
Yeah.
We got a deficit right now of 40,000 nurses.
Wow.
82 counties do not have an OBGYN. 67 counties do not have a pediatrician. So you cannot say that you're pro-family if you do not have an OBGYN in every county.
Wow. Man, you got man, State Rep Derrick Jackson hitting us with all the facts, man. A fighting Democrat with integrity, vision, and experience. Man, we're gonna have to go to one more commercial break. Shout out to a New Well Incorporated, serving IDD. Adult Daycare Center in Stockbridge just opened. You guys make sure you support that business. But we're gonna have to go to another commercial break. You guys stay tuned. Game Changers Magazine, Game Changers Media Network, Voices of the Village Podcast.